Hi, I'm Kyle Ferrill. I recently wrote a blog post about a thing I call the checklist, which is a series of steps, 12 steps, that can lead any singer from not knowing a piece at all to really knowing it confidently. And if they do that, it will not only help them learn this song, but it will help them in a bigger micro sense to learn how to learn. To learn how to learn songs, to increase their musicianship skills, their language skills, even their piano skills. And I thought I'd make a series of short videos talking about each of the steps. So today I'm going to talk about step one, which is get a side-by-side translation. What I mean by a side-by-side translation is a translation that we get from places like leader.net. I'll link to that in the comments below. A place like that, a place like the Fisher-Dieskau Book of Lieder, the French Song Companion, any number of resources that have side-by-side translation where you have the French and then the English, or the German and then the English, whatever the case may be, but a side-by-side translation. If you see a translation that's written underneath the foreign language in a book, that is intended to be a singable translation and is not intended to be an accurate translation necessarily of the text you're singing. So it's not a sufficient resource. You need to go deeper and find an actual translation in order to really do your text. Some teachers have their students write those in their entirety. I'm a little ambivalent about that because sometimes that can just clutter up your score. My advice instead is to have that translation available at all times and just be disciplined about referring to it. One great way of doing it is to every time you sing your song, every time you practice a song, go back and first read through the poem in English and then also in German. That will reorient you to what the song is about. It will also reorient you and get you skilled at reading in the foreign languages and just help you all around. And also load into your mind the concepts that you're singing about, that you're trying to express as you sing this song. And if you keep that as a touchstone, it will really feed you. So that's step one. It's not revolutionary. None of these steps are really revolutionary, but they're all the things that we know we should do, and sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. If we can build that discipline into our singing practice, we'll be much better singers for it. Stay tuned for step two.